Hey everyone, in this video we are going to solve this question. The name of the question is insert greatest common divisor in a linked list. This question was recently asked in an LeetCode bi-weekly contest. So here is the question. Given the head of a linked list head in which each node contain an integer value, between every pair of adjacent node insert a new node with a value equal to the GCD of them. Return the linked list after the insertion. And here is the definition of the GCD. The GCD of a two number is the largest positive integer that evenly divide both the number. Okay, so if we see the example 1, so what we have to do, we have to insert GCD of adjacent number between them. Suppose we are standing at the first position, so we have to add GCD of the 18 and 16 after the 18, and the GCD of the 18 and 16 will be 6. So we have added 6 after 18 and before 6. Similarly, GCD of the 6 and 10 will be 2. So we have added GCD of the 6 and 10, which will be the 2 after 6 and before 10. And for the 10 and 3, the GCD will be 1. So we have added 1 before 3 and after 10. Okay, so this was the question. And how will we approach this question? So this is a straightforward question. We have to do whatever it is mentioned in the question. We will simply iterate over the linked list and find the GCD of the adjacent element. And once we find the GCD of the adjacent element, we will create a new node, and then we will try to insert that node between the adjacent node. Suppose we have one node, say 18, and another node 6. So we know that the GCD of 18 and 6 will be 6. So we create another node 6, and initially the next pointer of the 18 will be 6. Okay, so we create this one will be the GCD. So we know that GCD of the 18 and 6 will be 6. So we have created one node having the value which will be equal to the GCD of the 18 and 6. So here in case we have taken 6. So we have to insert this node between 18 and 6. So what will we do? We say the next of the 6 will be the next of the current pointer. So suppose this one will be our head. So let me write a pseudocode. We have initially head, list node star head. This is currently pointing to 18. We have one another node, let's say list node n. This is pointing to 6, this new node. So we say the next of this new node is the next of head, and next is the and next will be the next of the head next. Okay, so we have created one link between the 6 and this 6. This is a GCD1, and this is one which was before in the array, before in the list. Then we have to remove this link and connect it here. So we can say head next now will point to n. Okay, so we have created the link. 18 next now is pointing to 6, and 6 next is pointing to this 6. So we have created the link. Now we have to iterate over this array, iterate over this list. So now for the remaining list, we will compare from here. Suppose this is the 6, and this will be 10. So for this, so the next GCD will become here. All right, so our head will be head next to the next. Head next is now pointing to the GCD, and head next to the next will be now our head. So head equal to head next next. And finally, when you are done with for all the nodes, just simply return the root of this root of this list, root or head, whatever you say. So let me show you the code. The code is very simple if you are clear with the basic. So I have created one node temp which initially contain the value of the head or the address of the head, and then I will be iterating till there is no next to the temp. Why I am checking this condition? I am checking this condition because if there is no next node in the list, then I cannot find the GCD of these element. So that's why I have mentioned this condition. Then I will be taking two variable a and b. A will be containing the value which is present at the current node, and b will be containing the value which is which will be present at the next node. And then I will be finding the GCD using this inbuilt function in the C++, and then I will be creating one new list node which has the value equal to the GCD. Then here I have write the code of inserting the node, which I already show you here. Now the new node next will be pointing to the temp next, and temp next will pointing to the new node, and we have to move the temp next to the next to next. And once we are done with this all iteration, simply return the value of the head or root, whatever present at the first node. So once I submit this question, it clearly get accepted. Okay, so this was an easy question. If you try to understand the basic, it is very easy. Okay, thank you.